A leopard can go 3 days without a kill. It will lie in the same patch of grass, barely breathing, while gazelles wander close enough to touch. Most predators would have moved by now. Most would have taken the easy, imperfect shot out of sheer hunger. The leopard does not. It is waiting for one specific thing, an angle where failure is almost impossible. Everything else, no matter how tempting, is simply not its moment yet. This is not laziness. It is not indecision. It is one of the most refined survival strategies in the animal kingdom, and it exists because the leopard's body has learned something most traders never fully accept. A wasted attempt is not neutral. It costs energy that cannot be recovered instantly, and energy spent on the wrong opportunity is energy unavailable for the right one when it finally appears. Now, picture a trader watching the same chart for 3 days straight, taking nothing. To most people, that looks like paralysis. To a leopard, it would look like the only sane way to hunt. Here is the uncomfortable truth about markets. Opportunity is not scarce because the market is stingy. It is scarce because true opportunity, the kind that actually favors you, only exists under a narrow set of conditions. Everything outside those conditions is just movement, noise dressed up as a chance. And most financial losses do not come from bad analysis. They come from mistaking noise for a chance, because sitting still felt unbearable. Why does stillness feel so much worse than it should? There's a concept in economics called opportunity cost neglect, studied extensively by economist Shane Frederick and colleagues in the early 2000s. Their research found something surprising. People are generally quite bad at weighing what they give up by choosing one option, especially when the alternative is simply staying put. Doing nothing does not register in the brain as a real choice the way spending money or taking action does. It feels like an absence. And humans are wired to distrust absences. We want evidence that we are participating, even when participating is exactly the wrong move. This is the trap that swallows more traders than any single bad strategy ever could. Not one dramatic error, but a quiet discomfort with stillness that gets resolved again and again by small, unnecessary actions. Each one seems harmless in isolation. A slightly early entry here, a position sized a little larger than the setup justified there. None of them look like the reason an account eventually struggles, but stacked across months, they are usually the entire reason. If this is starting to reframe how you think about your own trading, take a second to subscribe and hit like. It helps more people find videos like this one, and it costs you nothing but a second of stillness of your own. Think about how a sniper is actually trained. Not the version in movies, but the real discipline behind it. Military research on marksmanship, including studies conducted through the U.S. Army's own training programs, has repeatedly found that the difference between an elite shooter and an average one is rarely raw accuracy under ideal conditions. It's the ability to hold a position, sometimes for hours, breathing controlled, muscles still, waiting for a single clean window instead of taking any window that presents itself. A shot taken 1 second too early is not a slightly worse version of the right shot. It's frequently a complete failure because the conditions that made it a good shot in the first place were never actually met. Trading works the same way, even though nobody phrases it that dramatically. A trade taken slightly before your setup is confirmed is not a slightly worse version of the right trade. It's frequently a different trade entirely, one with none of the probability advantage you thought you had. The chart looks almost identical in either case. The odds behind it are not. So what actually separates people who can hold still from people who cannot? A researcher named Angela Duckworth, known widely for her work on grit and long-term perseverance, found something that applies directly here. Sustained discipline over time was less about raw willpower in any single moment and far more about the presence of a clear, specific goal that made the immediate discomfort worth tolerating. Vague patience collapses quickly. Patience anchored to a precise, defined target holds. The trader who simply tells themselves to be patient will crack within a day. The trader who knows exactly what price, what volume, what confirmation they are waiting for has something to hold on to when the itch to act arrives. This is the counterintuitive part most people never accept. The goal was never to eliminate the urge to act. That urge is not a personality flaw you eventually cure. It's closer to hunger. It doesn't go away because you're disciplined. It goes away, briefly, once you finally take the kill you were actually waiting for. The skill was never suppressing the hunger. The skill was refusing to feed it on the wrong meal. Consider what happens to a predator that takes every opportunity instead of the right one. It burns enormous energy chasing prey it cannot actually catch, even when it occasionally succeeds through sheer volume of attempts. The exhaustion of constant pursuit leaves it weaker for the moments that actually matter. Biologists studying big cat hunting success rates have found that indiscriminate chasing produces dramatically lower overall kill rates than selective, patient stalking, even though the patient approach involves attempting far fewer hunts in total. Fewer attempts, better outcomes. It sounds like a contradiction until you actually watch it happen. Now, bring this back to something far from any chart or any savanna. Think about the last time you accepted a mediocre opportunity, a job, a deal, a commitment, simply because waiting for a better one felt too uncertain to sit with. The discomfort of the open question was worse in the moment than the cost of the wrong answer. That's not a flaw unique to traders. It's a pattern that runs through nearly every important decision people make under uncertainty, in trading and far outside it. The same researchers who study opportunity cost neglect have found this pattern shows up almost identically across completely unrelated domains, from hiring decisions to romantic relationships to career changes. The details differ, but the underlying mechanism is the same. An open, unresolved question feels more threatening than a resolved but inferior outcome, so people resolve it, prematurely, and often at real cost. This is the deeper lesson hiding underneath it all. Stillness is not the absence of skill. It's frequently the clearest evidence of it. The amateur mistakes constant motion for competence because motion is visible and stillness is not. The professional understands that most of the real work happens in the waiting, in the watching, in refusing dozens of almost right opportunities so that the truly right opportunity can be taken without hesitation, without doubt, and without wasted ammunition. Nobody applauds the professional for the trades they didn't take. That work is invisible by design, but it's the majority of what separates them from everyone else scrolling the same chart. None of this makes the waiting comfortable. It's not supposed to be comfortable. Comfort was never the reward for patience. The reward is a probability edge that only exists because most other people could not tolerate the discomfort long enough to earn it. If waiting felt easy, everyone would do it, and the edge would disappear along with the difficulty. So, the next time you find yourself staring at a chart with nothing happening, resist the instinct to treat that as a problem to be solved. It's not evidence that you're missing something. It may be the clearest evidence that your discipline is working exactly as intended. Somewhere out there, the setup you're actually built for has not shown itself yet. And when it finally does, you won't need to force it, chase it, or hope it works out. You'll simply recognize it, the way a leopard, still and unmoving for 3 quiet days, recognizes the one clean angle it was always waiting for. If you made it this far, you already have more patience than most people watching this. Subscribe if you want more of this kind of thinking. Hit like if it landed, and drop a comment telling me the hardest part of waiting for you personally. It helps shape what gets covered next.